Welcome back to the Other Half course, where I teach you how to find your other half. Today's lesson is for those of you that currently have a crush that you've been thinking a lot about. Maybe you've been worrying about how to get them to like you, or maybe you've been thinking about how to ask them out. If this is you, pay close attention because I'm going to show you exactly what to do. Now, before we start, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the people who help fund the production of this video, Morning Brew. Morning Brew is a free daily newsletter that arrives in your email inbox from Mondays to Saturdays. They compile the most important news of the day into a simple and easy to read email that you can consume in less than 5 minutes. Last week, they updated me on the current future of major cities in the US, giving me some interesting statistics on people moving from NYC to Florida. You should sign up if you, like me, are interested in business, finance, or tech. Morning Brew is completely free with no strings attached, and it only takes 15 seconds to sign up. Just click on the link in the description box below and enter your email, and that's it. You'll start receiving a daily newsletter, and you can unsubscribe at any time. With that out of the way, let's get started with the lesson. Now, asking out your crush is best done with a simple 3-step process. Step number 1 is to get their attention. You can do this by either going up to them in real life or by starting a conversation using the internet. Doing things in person is usually better because you can look them in the eye, but quite honestly, anything can work nowadays, so messaging and even doing a video call are all just fine. Once you have their attention, you can then move on to step number 2, which is to say something along the lines of, "Hey, I like you. Let's go on a date at blank place at blank time." If you haven't known each other for that long, maybe just a couple of days, you can actually cut out the "I like you" part and just say the rest of the sentence. But if you've liked this person for a very long time and you guys already have some sort of relationship, then it's very important to say the "I like you" part so that you lay out your intentions as clear as day. This way, there's no way they'll misunderstand and think you're asking them out to a friendly hangout or whatever. And finally, step number 3, you look them in the eye, if applicable, don't say anything, and you simply wait for an answer. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, whoa, improvement pill, that's it? Well, yes, because there's nothing you can say to someone that already knows you that will make them like you all of a sudden. You see, the large majority of people make a decision about whether or not they are attracted to someone within the first day. So it doesn't matter what you do, they already know what their answer is going to be. And it's always going to be just one of the following 3 things. A, they say yes, in which case, congratulations. You've just saved yourself a bunch of time. They like you. So go and enjoy your date. B, they give you any excuse as to why they can't go, such as, "Oh, I'm not ready for a relationship right now," or "I value our friendship too much," or even, "Let me think about it. I'm very busy nowadays." Of course, it could actually be because they have something scheduled already, in which case you simply ask to take them out another day and wait for their answer to that. If they continue to give you anything along the lines of the examples I just gave you, it's basically just another way of them saying C, which is a flat-out no. Now pay close attention to what I'm about to say. It's in your best interest to get an answer as soon as possible because this answer was already predetermined. Someone who likes you is going to say yes regardless of how you ask them out. Someone who does not like you is almost always going to say no regardless of what you do or how much time you wait. The reason I'm pushing you to take action as soon as possible is because it will save you a bunch of time, which is the most valuable thing you have in the world. It's the only thing you will never be able to get more of, which is why you should not waste too much of it fantasizing about someone who does not even like you back. Learning to value your time will teach you to have more self-respect for yourself, which, funny enough, is one of the most attractive traits one could have. This advice will also help you grow as a person because it will force you to confront pain. You see, if you get rejected, you will be met with a fair amount of pain. And this pain, as sharp and unpleasant as it may be, is actually a good thing. Pain serves as a form of information from the world, a form of feedback that will open your eyes to the truth. You see, there's usually a reason you get rejected. Maybe you don't take care of your body or your health. Maybe you don't have any success under your belt or any passions that drive you. Maybe you don't really know how to talk to people, to make others laugh and smile. Maybe you don't have any confidence, no faith in yourself. Maybe you're an unhappy person and you drag down those around you. The list goes on and on and on. There are many reasons why someone who knows you might not like you. Pain is good because it forces you to look in the mirror and think about which areas of your life you've been neglecting. Pain lights a fire within you, so you start taking action. Pain is what ultimately makes you sexy. So to sum things up, be direct and just ask them out, so you can find out the truth about how they really feel about you. And if they reject you, embrace the pain and use it to transform yourself. By doing so, you will drastically increase your chances of getting a yes the next time you ask your future crush out. Once you do, make sure to watch the next video in the Other Half course where I go over exactly what you should do on a date. Besides that, guys, stay tuned.